Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, and it plays some of the games immortals have called home. Johnny the Jet, Frazier, Crouch, Rozier, and many, many more have built this big red legacy as this crowd is ready to cheer on their beloved Cornhuskers. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Hawkeyes will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cornhuskers offense will have the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, and when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Iowa's offense has the ball for the first time. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Unloads it left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Out of the gun, the give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. Hands it off. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And the Hawkeyes are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Power football with the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They go to the draw. Shakes off the tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets open down the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Huskers have this offense rolling. They believe they can run right here. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
It's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Third and short from the 49 is this four-down territory. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lockett. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Got his man down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A full dive to The Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up.
What a fantastic effort on that catch. That looked to me like it was just going to be a long incompletion, but how about stretching out, corralling the football, and this offense is on the move.
They'll go to the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO fire complete to the left. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Quickly complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to go up top on first down. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. And with the field goal, we're tied here in the 2nd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Fires to the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Floats it out in space. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. From the gun, give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second and 10 here. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. Complete to the right. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Huskers want to move quickly. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense, and what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the returner will be knocked down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Paul.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
the defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking left. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's going to pass. He's got the tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easy.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt, defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position. But that guy just makes a play. He makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what trust between QB and wide receiver.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Iowa has the ball back on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hart. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Running it to the right. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Leaves it with the back.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And the Huskers will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He leaves it with his back. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has the ball back on offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He's back to throw on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Trying to find his man on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. The play action fake. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He caught it. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the stomping has commenced. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. Well, Lil Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, habit, what? Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They're setting up the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Gets it out quickly. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after that completion. He'll just keep slinging it. Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one in the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Throwing right. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the running back. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. To the ground. He's got it again. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now on third down after that run. The give to the back. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Running back searching for a hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Hart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Working on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Unloads to the wideout. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's on target and complete. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to move it through the air. He's open on the right. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're going to throw it again. Snags it over the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They had to have it, and they got it. A touchdown late in this game.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
34, Iowa, 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been